Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. Yeah. So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rebel.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog. You with us or not? We can get it on when it's on. It don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy. You on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop ball. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop head. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did, it really go rough. Little bitch think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. From the city where they say about that ribbon like Perry Poops. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on One West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet, that's by any little nigga, this that cult need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup, I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. You PK bad man, I blend to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man shit. Got the rate, the power, I been a showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that One West up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reebok. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West practical, gladiator maximal. Creep on them slow, but that Glock fire rapido. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no cow, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out.
To me, none of these motherfuckers out here, man. You feel me? No. But, don't you fucking try me. Don't ever fucking try me, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm a cool ass nigga at heart, but hey. I never fucked no one who had it coming. And you still trying to play me. The last to be first and the first to be last. And they still won't fade me. They lean on me. Lean on me. Me like she a pipe. Baby girl lean on me all through the night. Baby girl lean on me, she like the life. Baby girl lean on me like my damn gun do, yeah. Yeah, hey. They cracker looking for us. They say they plotting on shot. I promise we all alert. That's for my whole team and my squad. When I go around, keep their air. Bitch, I might put the bomb in the car. They looking trying to find a flow. Pussy boy, I told the world is ours. They cracker be looking, they cracker be talking. It's always a comment to us. It's always online, cause we in the street, so we see them walking this search. Yeah, we the old prison, they know it. I strap up the team, they know it. Pussy, you shrinking, we growing. I never fought no one who had it coming. And you still trying to play me. The first will be last and the last will be first. But that money won't faze me. I gave you a little of the sauce and the swag. My trust so crazy. This for my soldiers grinding out them trenches. Don't let these motherfuckers phase it. Just lean on me. Lean on me. Just lean on me. Don't promise to catch. Just lean on me. I got you. Tell me about the damn shit. Tell her Why police searching for a switch? Tell me about the damn war. Tell me trying to blame you and then you know. Tell me about the damn flex. Tell me how police try to make a rinse. This shit crazy out here, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, pumps ain't lying. Nigga know what it did. Nigga know what it does. No counterfeit. Nigga wanna hate the frustration. Nigga, they tired, they wasting.
These laws can deliver us, man. They can bring us back to our nation, man, to our identity, to our strength. And they for sure brought us back to our brotherhood. Because your king wasn't no bitch. Your king wasn't no punk. Your king, when the battle started, your king stepped in the battle first. He said, I'm going to take the first step. I'm going to let y'all go on and handle it from there. He said, you're going to do more than this. Y'all say you're on your honor crazy. I'm telling you, I'm going to fly.
Heaven is where is the place that blacks and Hispanics finally get to rule. Finally get to be in charge. Finally get to be rich and watch our oppressors suffer for what they've done. That's why we gave up murdering people. That's why we gave up selling drugs. That's why we gave up being evil and wicked to one another, because we knew the reward that we had to come.
I never fought no one who had it coming, and you still trying to play me. The last to be first and the first to be last, and they still won't fade me. They lean on me. Lean on me.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rapper, busy man, shit, nigga. They take their head off, nigga. Pray where Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no hoe lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, oh they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Nigga think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying. Nigga love and stay alert. Another cop just stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers can they spin, I ain't listening. Is in fact if revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jake. So I war, we gon' run the summer. It's gonna be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell should've never kidnapped my family. I can't just do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young pay. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? What he saying something, I ain't hear. This shit life. It ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raise up the chain. Bring shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitching about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow sign, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still about my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
I got you. Let it vibe real quick. Look.
The city eyes, it's time to vote God. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shotty in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, but tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation falls till you fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Revenge taste sweet, told him make me an apple tree. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Child become a man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Mark Quad, telling me how them crackers turn his childhood to a ghost town. Focus out, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Never light shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, no tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them mother niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen prophets under this banner. Make my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty Diana. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo, spirit ancient, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Round with Yaradon, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
Yeah, on the table.
I ain't finna tell you how I got away with this shit.
If I'm more right, that's good business. She look good, but hang with dumb bitches. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And if she leave a priest, I won't miss her. Won't put a ring around it. Oh, no. Bitch, you for the street like basketball goals. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a cent from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, now I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. No, I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. You civilian out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gonna work it out. Cause I ain't regular out. I ain't regular out. You's a regular out. Took that bitch back. She done fed you out. Look how you living out. You look scary out. Can't fuck that bitch right. Cause she be getting nailed out. You won't forgive her, ain't it? You wanna love her, don't you? Just know that love ain't for you. It's for the world, homie. I got some real homies. We don't pretend, homie. SUPK, one West, we kicking field goals. Let that bitch lead, ho. She got them D's though. With a little steak and ass pussy, she be going beast mode. She HIV ho. You dirty ass skeet ho. Don't get that shit up out your chest, bitch. Say what you gonna do now, what you gonna say now, what you gonna do to me? It is UPK, I'm shot too deep, it's better Google me. I put these girls all in my training camp like I relieve. I say what I do and I do what I say, bitch, what the fuck you mean? If I'm more right, that's good business. She look good but hang with dumb bitches. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And if she leave a priest, I won't miss her. Won't put a ring around it. Oh, no. Bitch, you for the street like basketball goals. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a cent from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, now I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. No, I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. You civilian out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gonna work it out. Cause I ain't regular out. I get paper, bro. Got my standards up. You a munchkin out. Catching these out. Check my favorite out. I'm a player out. These niggas top block. Take your lead out. You shouldn't be worried about these broke ass bitches. And don't compare yourself to silk ass niggas. Had to shine a light on these desperate ass women. Cause they be tripping hard, acting like they different. But a bit be basic, bit be horn and bit be naked. Faking, stankin', the shame is dirty. My bit be faking. I don't get too fucks about you. I wouldn't have put no baby in you. Bit be saying they got that paper, look, they let me itch. Done caught the penalty and my energy got me feeling me. Ice hitting on them, these diamond teeth that's into me. And I'm getting right and I'm stacking up and I'm getting to it. And these niggas hate but they can't touch cause I'm bulletproof. If some more, right, that's good business. She look good but hang with dumb bitches. Till I'm way too fly for one sister. And then she need a piece, I won't miss her. Won't put a ring around it. Oh, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goes. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a cent from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, nah, I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. No, I ain't gonna work it out. I ain't regular out. You civilian out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gonna work it out. Cause I ain't regular out. Love them age damn dick, she love, man. Ain't no taking nothing back. Cause I ain't regular out.
Testing. Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me clearly. If you can hear me clear, please put a 1 in the chat. Other than that, I can hear myself. Hey, Shalom of Christ. Oh, Slack. I got you hopping now. I'm about to put you in right now. All right, there it is right there. All right, Shalom of Christ, man. Hey, Lord Christ, Lord of Christ. Shalom, Israel. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, out of Harlem, New York. And we teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians out of 12 tribes of Israel according to the Bible, man. That same Bible that you read in church, man. That same Bible that you have sitting in your house, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe collecting dust. You know what I'm saying? Probably, you open it and probably don't really understand it. But when we teach here in the ISUPK, here in the Israelite School, Universal Practical Knowledge, that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, all the 12 tribes of Israel, that's the basis of this school, is our identity, because that's based off of who we are as a people. That's our culture. You know what I'm saying? All our culture and all our identity and who we are and what we're supposed to, guide ourselves like, and how we're supposed to conduct ourselves on this earth and the way we're supposed to live is all in this Bible, man. Right here. Right in this Bible right here, man. Right in this King James Bible, that same Bible you read. You know what I'm saying? That the pastors read, probably 2 verses and then start freestyling. You know what I'm saying? This has all that in there, man. You know what I'm saying? And the way we figured all this out, that black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the Israelites, the children of Israel, and the Jews, It's through history, archaeology, and biblical prophecy, man. Those are the three things that we lean on. You know what I'm saying? History, you know what I'm saying? It's something that, you know what I'm saying, you can go back on, do your research, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you got your information right, you know, and teach it to others, you know what I'm saying? That's actually true. That's true. That's what real history is. Not something that's just a lie that's written, that's covered up, you know what I'm saying, over time. Because what as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians always find out is that whatever we've done in the past, or what, you know what I'm saying, whoever we are, you know what I'm saying, has always been you know what I'm saying, whitewashed, or, you know what I'm saying, covered up. Hey, Lord Christ, Officer Hakonaya.
Shalom, Lord in Christ, officer.
Hey, the water for joining me.
Ayan the bar.
But yeah, like I was saying, that's exactly, you know what I'm saying, the things that they do. They whitewash, you know what I'm saying, everything that we've ever been, you know what I'm saying, taught. You know what I'm saying? We have a foundation of a lot of things. And we never find out until later. You know what I'm saying? That it's a lie. That Beethoven was a black man. You know what I'm saying? And so on. That Jesus Christ is a black man, according to the Bible. It describes his skin color. It describes, you know what I'm saying, how he was. And us knowing that we're the children of Israel, then you know that Christ had to be a black man. That's another thing. Christ had to be a black man simply because we found out that we are the children of Israel and we are the Jews. And Christ was a Jew and an Israelite also. So he had to be a black man and he had to be our people. You know what I'm saying? It can be as simple as that. All you gotta do is put two and two together. But people have a stronghold of Stockholm syndrome and a stronghold of lies and you know, some Catholicism, Christianity upon their brains that they don't even understand it. You know what I'm saying? They don't even take it as Christ could be a black man. It's just he got to be anything else, but he can't be a Negro. He can't be that. He can be anything, but there's no chance that he's black, right? That's the thing that they like to go off of, man. Like it can't be true, but damn sure it is, right? But you know what I'm saying? Enough with that intro. You know what I'm saying? The title of this class, you know what I'm saying, is scripture breakdown class. You know what I'm saying? This is the class is called The Law Against Pedophiles, man, and how to protect your children. And we're gonna go into Diddy's house being raided, man, which happened not too long ago. Diddy's house just got raided. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, is going viral right now. I almost already had some kind of prepared, but you know, it kind of came right on time. So we're gonna go over that. I'm pretty sure General Muhammad gonna go over that tonight. So if you want to go look at General Muhammad, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna teach too. And join Black Watch tonight. Watch Commander General Yohana show Black Watch. You know what I'm saying? Commander General Yohana, you know what I'm saying, is gonna be going in on all type of topics tonight. Every news you could think of, and he's gonna give you a solution and a breakdown and everything that's right according to God. You know what I'm saying? In those things. But if you could, Hakonaya, can you get me? Let me get this. Can you get me on? Can you give me Proverbs 29? Proverbs 29 and 12. You start right there first. You know what I'm saying? Just take time. Whenever you get it.
Kind of okay.
No, it's like Proverbs 29 and 2.
Proverbs 29 and 2.
Okay. All right. No, let's just start at one. Might as well start at one. It's like.
All right. The book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 1.
It's
Neck.
like you kind of went out for a second. All right, you good.
Salaki.
Keep going.
He that being often reproved hardeneth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy.
Right. It says, he that often being reproved hardening his neck. He that's, you know what I'm saying, constantly corrected, you know what I'm saying, over and over on his mistakes by a righteous man now. Not just by anybody, by a righteous man, somebody that's righteous, that knows how to correct a person, you know what I'm saying, according to what's right, you know what I'm saying, what's moral and your values, right? He that's often reproved, he hardened his neck, you know what I'm saying? At times, you know what I'm saying, people, when they continue to get corrected, you know what I'm saying, over and over, you know what I'm saying, these things happen, and they find out that they keep making mistakes. You know what I'm saying? They harden their necks, man. And shall suddenly be destroyed and without remedy. Why they gonna be destroyed all of a sudden like that? Right? Because they harden their necks, man. What that means, they don't turn. You know how your parents try to get you to listen, they hold your head, man. Right? They turn your noggin. They hold your head and try to turn your neck to bend your neck to show your mistakes that you made. You know what I'm saying? You made a mess. You didn't clean up your mess. So they go over there, grab you by your shoulder around your neck, and they be like, and they drag you over there and be like, look at this. It's the third time that I told you to clean up this mess that you got right here. Right? These are the things right here that often happen to us. And suddenly we'll be destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? Because now that you're getting corrected over and over and over, you know what I'm saying? That means you didn't learn. You didn't learn the lesson. That's why you end up being destroyed without remedy, without anything to heal your hardness, man. You know what I'm saying? Can you read verse 2?
Verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Right, you can start right there. Right. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, though. You know what I'm saying? And like the last verse just said, you know what I'm saying? He often being reproved harder than his neck. Right? But that's why it takes a righteous man to judge somebody. That's why it takes a righteous people to judge somebody. You know what I'm saying? Judges, just like in this Bible. The Bible has a book called Judges, man. Because it had great judges and people that made decisions based off of righteousness, off of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? What to do and what not to do here in this earth. That was going to keep the earth in harmony. You know what I'm saying? In the way the Most High wanted it. Now, when you have, you know what I'm saying, wicked men judging you or an authority like your politicians, like your, you know what I'm saying, your government, you know what I'm saying, everything above you here in this earth, people that sit in the high seats of this earth, guess what they do? Guess what they do? They don't judge righteously. They pass laws that harm you if you don't see what's going on, right? Like what? Like pedophilia, right? Where pedophiles can run free, right? In California, they're making pedophilia free of charge. You know what I'm saying? Have at it. Have at all the kids and everything you want to have. You know what I'm saying? Walk into the women's bathroom as a man. Walk into the man's bathroom as a woman. You know what I'm saying? This place is reversing itself slowly. Well, quickly, actually. Actually, it's doing it quickly. At first, it got a slow start, but now everything's popping off here in America and across the globe. You know what I'm saying? You get to do anything you want to do here. Now this is this destruction. This is the destruction of a people here on this earth, man. Of everybody. This is why you have what's going on in this earth, which is pedophilia and your children not being protected. You know what I'm saying? And you not being protected your damn self. Right? So can you read that from the top one more time? Keep going.
Okay. Verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Right. But when the wicked bear rule, people mourn. Now you as a man or a woman, or as a child, whether you're a boy or girl, now you're mourning because the wicked rule this earth, because the wicked have run this earth over time. Now you have things that destroy you. These are the things. This is what Proverbs, right, written by King Solomon. Solomon wrote this. He was the wisest man, so he understood exactly what he saw. You know what I'm saying? Before he ruled over the people, right? He saw that when wicked people ruled, that his people were destroyed. And we can see that as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We can see that we're destroyed here on this earth for decades and centuries and thousands of years. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing new. What we go through now here on this earth is nothing new to it. Us living in the ghetto is not new. That's even before America. We were living in the ghetto, whatever captivity we've been in, whether it was Egypt, whether it was a Roman captivity, whether it was Persia. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was in Greece, the Greece captivity. You know what I'm saying? We've lived in all these continents and all these countries, man. And we've been going through the same thing for thousands of years because we could never find a solution how to get ourselves together as a people. Now we're still in that predicament today. You know what I'm saying? But now, right now, we finally have a government right here in the ICBK. If you don't understand it, this place right here, this school right here, with this logo behind me, is the place that our government, you know what I'm saying, to run our people, how to live and how to gather ourselves together and how to be a people again, man. How to have brotherhood and sisterhood. Everything that Christ taught, everything that the Most High wanted from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. That's what's going on right now. All right? So the Lord has made that possible for us now. That's why we've gotten into the school. You know what I'm saying? This is why I got into the school. This is why Hakanaya right here has gotten into the school. Because we found a solution to make our families better. You know what I'm saying? And not just to help us, but to help our people. You know what I'm saying? Further. We're the next soldiers stepping up. Just to help the next person. So we can be fishers of men, man. Of Christ. All right, so hold on. Let me get there real quick. I'm going to veer off real quick. All right, so you can read verse 3. How can I? Oh, whenever you get a chance.
All right, kind of. Verse 3. Mm-hmm. Whosoever loveth wisdom rejoiceth his father.
Right.
But he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance.
Right. He said, who loveth wisdom rejoiceth his father, man. If you love wisdom, if you love, you know what I'm saying, something that give you, like I talked about earlier, a moral compass, a morality, giving up the things that you love the most, that's actually harming you here on this earth. You know what I'm saying? And you're making a change, you know what I'm saying, to be strong and forget all of those vices, those lustful vices that you love to do. Right? Oh, that's the things that you rejoice in your Father in the Most High, right? You know what I'm saying? But if you, like I said, but he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth your time in substance. It's or spendeth his substance. Your substance that's the thing that's, you know what I'm saying, that makes you that's supposed to be your makeup. You know what I'm saying? Be your foundation of who you are. That's supposed to make you stand upright. You know what I'm saying? And be a soldier. You know what I'm saying? But that you don't spend your substance with harlots, man, with whores, as a man. And if you're a woman, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna be a harlot, and you're gonna give your body to every man that you come across. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be shameless. You're not gonna be shamefaced. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna devalue yourself, showing everything to every man that walks around. That's how you devalue yourself. Because now you don't have, you know what I'm saying, a moral compass. Now you want everybody to see everything. Right? General Muhammad just went over in class, the sister, there's two twin girls, and one of the two twin girls got stabbed, you know what I'm saying, unalive by this brother, right? And she died. One of the twin girls. You know what I'm saying? And the mother, she was like, man, she was hurt, which is very right, you know what I'm saying? Lord be with her, you know what I'm saying, and rise again to her daughter. But if her mother had the opportunity to teach her daughters or her daughter that got killed or unalive to avoid what happened, she would have never got approached by that man in the first place. Right? And it's really a sad thing because, like General Muhammad said, men, when they don't have any, like this, substance or anything, any makeup or value, you give yourself over to anger. That's what happens right there. A man will give himself up to anger, and a woman will give herself up to shamelessness. Right? And when those things both collide, guess what happens? That what I just told you. She probably rejected him, so he took his anger out. But the reason why he approached her in the first place was because she had her cleavage out. You know what I'm saying? She was very revealing. That's a disaster to happen right there. That's like a chemical reaction right there in front of your face, but with two humans. It's a chemical reaction for real. All right. So all right. So Hakonai, if you could, can you give me Matthew 4? Give me Matthew chapter 4. I'll tell you what verse. We'll start at. All right. Give me Matthew 4:17. Oh, no, he's off there. Give me a sec. We're going to give him a second. But like I said, you know what I'm saying, with us, you know what I'm saying, before I veered off, you know what I'm saying, I was going to tell, you know what I'm saying, let you know, with us being men in the ISUPK, now, like I said, we have a government, you know what I'm saying, a government to govern our people, you know what I'm saying, how to be a righteous people all over again. Instead of having these politicians and having, you know what I'm saying, this world over us now. Now we actually got something that's gonna help us, you know what I'm saying, be a people again and have, you know what I'm saying, a society that the most high wants, that God wants, man. You know what I'm saying? That's better than this world right now. That's better than, you know what I'm saying, going through the pain, you know what I'm saying, and the trauma that you've gone through for years, man. And continue to medicate yourself, right? And continue to hurt yourself and harm yourself because you want to get out of here. You really don't want to die, but you're doing things close to unalive yourself so you can get up out of here, right? Doing things to harm your body. But if you just knew, if we had a righteous government over us, you know what I'm saying, these things wouldn't be as heavy on you. You wouldn't have the burden of the world on top of you because you have righteous leaders. This is why the ISCPK gets on the Christian church so damn much, because you have politicians sitting high in the Christian church. People like T.D. Jakes, who's telling you, have you ever been swallowed? He's dealing with his own demons. How in the hell is he going to lead you when he's dealing with his own demons? And he's asking you, have you ever been swallowed? He got his own stuff going on right now, internal. He got his own darkness going on, and he's trying to tell you how to live. All he can do is really tell you how to give that tithe money and how the Lord's gonna bless you. That's his specialty. That's Creflo Dollar's specialty. How to give that money to you, right? That's their specialty. But when you have righteous leaders that know how to govern yourself, how to cure your traumas, man, your childhood traumas, man, the things that you grew up with, you know what I'm saying? Not a feel-good story. The things that you grew up with, you know what I'm saying? How you was molested by your stepdaddy, how you been touched by your uncle, how you been touched by your auntie. You know what I'm saying? Those things, that's the thing I'm talking about healing from, man. I'm talking about growing up, being on drugs, being your family being alcoholics, man. I'm around you. Your father leaving you, dismissing out of your life. Your mother passing away. Those things. That's what we do. That's the things that we're curing here. And the reason why most people don't want to come through here is because it's a hard and steady fight that you have to go through. Those are the things that's hard to go through, man. Right in here. That's a fight. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that every day. It's not a you know what I'm saying, a one day thing. You don't just come in and then everything bad just disappears from your life. That's what they're hoping in the Christian church. That's what they're hoping through these politicians. They're hoping that these things just all go away, just pass away and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I'll just pray to the Lord, you know what I'm saying, and these things will pass away. They're trying to wish these things away, man. They're trying to hope these things away, but they're not going to go through like that. One thing that people have to understand, that life is about war. That's what life is about. You're born, like I always say, I'm going to keep saying it over and over. It's not your fault or your decision that you were born in the predicament that you were. Again, it's not your fault and it's not your decision that you were born in a predicament or to the family that you were born to. You had nothing to do with that. Right? So, and it's not only your fault, it's not your fault, but it's not your decision. And you have to fight out of that, because what other choice do you have? You either lay down or you keep going. You have a decision to make, because life is about war. You know what I'm saying? But it is your obligation to get up out of that. You know what I'm saying? You didn't make the decision to be born to the family that you were born to, right? You didn't get to do that. That's not your call. So obviously, you have a decision to make and have, these things to fight through. And obviously somebody being the Most High wanted you to do these things, man. Wanted you to go through this, right? So, how can I keep? You got Matthew 4:17.
Salakia, sorry, I didn't hear that. You said, what did you say?
Oh yeah, Matthew 4:17, if you could, Baba Prashad.
Matthew 4:17, kind of a kind. The book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 17. From that time, Jesus began to preach and say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Right. He said, from that time, Jesus, a black man according to the Bible, right? That's been proved so many times over and over, which his name in the Hebrew, or what people really knew him by back then, was Yahushua, right? That's how you say his name in Hebrew, right? Yahushua, who the world calls Jesus, he began to preach and say, repent, right? Change. Repent means to change, And for you to take the obligation of your own transgressions, for you to do the work, right? For you to look inside yourself to make a change. That's what repent means, right? And he said, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. It's like when he came on the scene, when Christ came on the scene, he let these people know, hey, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. When he came to bring exactly the tutelage and everything, the map, and the spirit behind everything that was taught before him. And he laid it out upon everybody to let them know what the plan was. And that's the same exact plan that we follow right now here in this school. We follow exactly the same plan right now that Christ laid out, right? To get people to understand. That's why this school is based off of brotherhood. That's why the school is based off of sisterhood. It's exactly what Christ laid out. Christ ain't teaching nothing new, right? He's not teaching anything new. But he made people understand more than anything. He made people understand more than anything. And even some people wouldn't hear because he knew they didn't want to. So he didn't even bother to help them because they didn't want to hear. It was something they would want to go in one ear and out the other. Right? That's why he spoke in parables. So read that one more time and then keep going.
Kind of. Verse 17. From that time, Jesus began to preach and say, repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Right.
Verse 18. And Jesus, walking by the Sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simon called Peter and Andrew his brother, casting a net into the sea.
Right. So they were fishers. Right. So he saw
verse 9. Oh, Slakia.
Kind of, you can stop right there. But right, he saw two brothers. He said Simon, right? Simon called Peter and Andrew his brother. Right. So that was his name before. His name got changed, right? Because it was exactly like when we come in here, the ICPK, our name get changed because we become a new person. But when they wrote this, he just mentioned that. Simon called Peter. Well, which was lacking. Okay. But yeah. And Andrew, his brother, casting a net into the sea, for they were fishers, right? They were fishers. Right? Much like how, we go out fishing today, either people on a dock, or on a boat, they use a net or a fishing rod, but they were trying to catch many fish, right? So they were fishermen. That was their job. That was their their obligation. That was their slavery. They were fishermen to catch fish. You know what I'm saying? All right, so go ahead. Go ahead. It's 19. Slack.
Verse 19. And he saith unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men.
Right. This is what Christ told Peter and his brother Andrew. He said, follow me, and I'll make you fishers of men. Right? He used a little, you know what I'm saying, play on words right there. He's like, man, y'all fishing men out here, you know what I'm saying? He's like, man, look, you are with me, I'm going to make you fisher of men. You know what I'm saying? Because he just told them the kingdom of heaven is at hand. And they've heard about Christ. They heard about Yahushua, who the world calls Jesus. All right? They heard about him. They know exactly the things that he was bringing to the forefront because they had already known the scriptures of before. So when they saw that this was the guy, you know what I'm saying, they wanted to find out, for one, if this really was the guy. You know what I'm saying? With the way he was talking to them, Christ came to them on some, you know what I'm saying? He talked to them in some words out that was convincing. You know what I'm saying? He told them, hey, look, I got this, I got that. This the plan. We're going to do this. We're going to roll out here and we're going to, you know what I'm saying, get together and boom, boom. And you're going to build me. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. You know how we talk. Short words. You know what I'm saying? Get straight to the point. All right? So go to verse 20.
Khan. Verse 20. Salakia, the camera went out. Verse 20. And they straightway left their nets and followed him.
Right. And right after that, they took his word for it and they followed Christ, man. They did that. Just, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they already heard these things, right? Just like much like me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Hakunaya, you know what I'm saying? We heard the truth. We heard what had to be done. You know what I'm saying? And I know they did. That's what Peter and Andrew did. They heard it. They've been heard the truth even before Christ came. You know what I'm saying? But once that thing came in front of them and they was ready, they made that decision and said, all right, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? That's all they did. They made that decision like, all right, he's here. Here are our leaders, you know what I'm saying? They know what they're talking about. Let's get it. Let's go get our people. Let's be fishers of men. Let's go get our people and save our people and get them into this body of Christ. You know what I'm saying? To learn and understand the things so we can get the kingdom of heaven and establish ourselves, man. Right? The kingdom of heaven was already supposed to be established even before this. Right? They know about their forefathers, King David, Solomon, Jeremiah, Ezekiel, you know what I'm saying? Job, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You know what I'm saying? Israel, which is Jacob, his name was changed to Israel. You know what I'm saying? And so on. They know about all these things. And they still want to go get this work done. Just like now, how we learning about our forefathers, and we still want to get this work done. We understand. You want to know why? Because we are those people again. We back here again. The Lord put us back on the earth so that we can have an opportunity to still do this. This time, it's not going to fail. That's what the scriptures say. This time, it's not. We will be the Lord's people again. Thus says the Lord. It says that in the scriptures. It says that in Hosea. Right? Chapter 1, verse 11. Right? That we were going to be called the Lord's people where we were said we are not his people. Right? The children of Israel will return unto power, man. And we will get what we are owed, you know what I'm saying, from this earth. And the Most High will finally give us the authority to establish righteousness upon this earth again. So we won't have to be, you know what I'm saying, molested by our families anymore. You know what I'm saying? So there won't have to be any more abortion clinics aborting our babies. Now we can actually have our babies, you know what I'm saying, without having a decision to do that, because we you know what I'm saying, either a woman chose the wrong man or a man chose the wrong woman. Now we actually going to have better decision making because of these laws, statutes, and commandments that the Lord has set upon us, man. Now we have a better government and a clean slate to go upon when this place gets destroyed, man. And Babylon is falling. America is falling in front of your eyes. When America falls, everything else will fall. All right? This place getting hit by the day. All right? So let's let me see. All right. Can you give me Psalm 34 and 17?
Salakia, sir, you said Psalm 4 and 17?
34 and 17.
34, 17.
God.
Kind. Right. Okay, the book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 17. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles.
Right. It says the righteous cry, and the Lord hear them and delivers them out of their trouble. If you're a righteous man or woman, you know what I'm saying? As the scriptures say, the Lord, he doesn't hear the prayers of the unrighteous or the wicked. Kind of paraphrase. He doesn't hear the prayers of sinners, man. So if you don't understand exactly what sin is or what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, the Lord may not hear. He may have mercy on you. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to ask the Lord for certain things, you know what I'm saying, be a certain way, the Lord, he's not going to hear your prayers. Because why in the world should he reward you for your wickedness? That ain't what he wants. He doesn't want wickedness here on this earth, and he doesn't want wickedness out of you being his child, right? Then he'll look at you as a bastard. You know what I'm saying? Fatherless. Now you're fatherless. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord, he'll hear the prayers of the righteous, right? Even he hears the poor that are suffering, right? That's mercy. So can you read that from the top one time?
Kind. The book of Psalms, chapter 34, verse 17. The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth and delivereth them out of all their troubles.
Right. You keep going.
All right. Verse 18. The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart.
All right. Okay. So
and save.
No, go ahead.
And saveth such as be of a contrite spirit.
Right. Okay. So it's like the Lord are nigh to them that are of a broken heart, right? You know what I'm saying? If you ever have, you know what I'm saying, many people are depressed, right? They're depressed here on this earth, right? They have something that a depression upon them. You know what I'm saying? Much like the people that are that you know what I'm saying, the people that they don't think that the Lord hears them, or they don't have any type of help. You know what I'm saying? It's an eternal battle amongst them, right? Okay. and hear that you are here and you're righteous here on this earth, and you're trying to be, righteous like us in the ISGPK, you know what I'm saying? You'll have a broken spirit because you're looking around here on this earth and you see how things are going on, right? You see how, there's a lot of people being unalive. Mass shootings, right? Mass shootings. You see, you suffered in your family suffering, getting unalive at an early age. You living in the ghetto, you coming up very poor and you don't really have any support. You're tired of going to the slavery, your jobs, and you got to keep working hard and you don't really get any time off. Things like that. You're oppressed here and you don't really have, things going your way in fairness because you're here oppressed under this oppressor in this earth, man. That's what this is. The Lord is nigh to you with a broken heart because of these things, because you're oppressed, because you're sad, man, because you're wondering when your next meal is coming. You're wondering how you're going to pay these bills and how you're going to take care of your children, right? How you going to look out for grandma and I can't pay for these medical bills and maybe granddad or even your mother or your father and you can't, and they're disabled and you can't pay for these medical bills, right? Let alone you got to take care of your damn self. I'm going to take care of everybody and me, right? But the Lord is nigh to you that are of a broken heart, right? And he saveth such as a contrite spirit, right? That means that there is a solution and there is hope on the way. But it's not going to be without a cost. It's not going to be without being a righteous man or woman. You can't just get what you need out of limbo. Don't you look, man, what was talking about? Me and Coladas, I was talking about this. We was talking about, man, what if we just found that damn like $5,000 just sitting around? You know what I'm saying? And that's not a lot of money. That's not a lot of money. But that's something that you could damn for sure use. Look, you just found $5,000 just sitting around, man. Like, damn, you could use that. You could use $5,000. I definitely could use five bands right now. Easily. I mean, I'm talking about that would get me exactly through what I need to get through right now. Not to prolong me through the future, but to get me through like my little phase right now. Even though I'm working and making money, that would do it. But guess what? Guess what? It's not going to happen just like that. Because it's not magic where you're just going to get $5,000 falling out the sky. Because people need the money for one. People so damn they're going to be slipping, just letting money hang around like that. Like you see in these movies. Right? It's not magic. You have to have a work. You got to work to please the Lord and to get what you want from the Most High. You got to work. You got to do something for him. That's what it's going to take. Right? That's what it's going to take. It's not going to be, you know what I'm saying, just to give me. It's not going to be like, here you go. Right? You get gifts. You can get gifts all the time, right? But you show damn I'm going to get $5,000 out of nowhere just like that. That's rare. That's not even a miracle. That's just rare. Right? That's not even supernatural. Because you can get a stimulus check, right? All right. So the reason to say that, you know what I'm saying, as far as the Lord hearing prayers is going to this topic, right? So this topic that I got right here is the law against pedophiles. How to protect your children and Diddy's house being raided, right? Well, this word going to say, ain't it, Uncle? God dang. Like my man's house got raided. It was only a matter of time. I was wondering. I was like, when is this gonna happen? His house got raided once before though, and TMZ was on top of it. It wasn't as major as this, but now that all these allegations coming out, which were true, and everything about him sex trafficking his wife and messing with some children and things like that. Oh man, what an idiot! I'm gonna show you why he's an idiot in a little bit. I'm gonna show you. There's an issue, man. All right. So let me get it if I could. Let's go against this pedophilia bull crap so we can address this for once. All right? Once and for all. But we're going to keep fighting against it till they are destroyed, right? So let's get Ecclesiasticus 22 and 9. Ecclesiasticus. Ooh wee. Hey, like I said, Black Watch.
So you said 22 and 9?
Yeah, 22 and 9. But I was gonna say, man, look, Black Watch gonna be heavy tonight. Y'all better watch that thing. You better watch Black Watch because they sure damn gonna go over this Diddy mess, man. Definitely gonna go over this, right? They got all the information. You gonna see exactly what Commander Jenny Hunter and General Muhammad and General Mayak and General Hazayan, they all gonna go over these things. They're gonna go over these things and they're gonna break it down. I'm watching tonight for sure. I watch every week, every Monday night. Watch at 9:30, man, as they start up the show. Right? So they're gonna bring out exactly what they need to hear. Better than I can bring it out. You're gonna hear things, these are true prophets of the Lord. Right? Us in the ICPK, we're true priests and prophets. But if you want to hear something, go listen to Black Watch, man. Watch the show on Monday night, man. You're gonna hear Commander General Hunter and these generals go over this thing. And they're gonna make sure you understand. These are the people I learned from, right? So you go ahead, man.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 22, verse 9. If children live honestly and have wherewithal, they shall cover the baseness of their
parents. Right. They should cover the baseness of their parents. Right? So let's look this up. I'm gonna look this up. You can stay right there. Right. So the definition of wherewithal, like he read, he said, if children live honestly, right, and have wherewithal, the definition of wherewithal, right? Right. It means money, you know what I'm saying, cash, you know what I'm saying, things like that. What you got to make it happen, right? If children live honestly and wherewithal, they have what they need pretty much. It's not even necessarily talking about money, but it's talking about, you know what I'm saying, having what you need, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? If children live honestly and have wherewithal, right? And they shall cover the baseness of their parents. What is a baseness, right? I'm trying to break it down for you. Right. They shall cover the baseness of their parents. Right. So exactly what this is talking about is their areas, their private areas, right? That's why the definition of baseness means today a lack of moral principles and bad character, right? But it's talking about the nakedness, right? That's what they shall cut. All right, vileness, right? Being vile. You know what I'm saying? And a sexual deviant, right? That's exactly what children shall cover. You know what I'm saying? So you as a parent, when you have a child, man, when you have a child, you obviously gonna teach your kids to have a moral compass and some values about themselves. You know what I'm saying? This is why you should teach your kids, your sons specifically, right here, right, to go ahead and cover up. You know what I'm saying? At Johnson, teach them how to potty train, not to walk with their dangling hanging out, right? At 5 years old, you tell them to pick up your pants. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You teach them, you wag your finger at them. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that they understand, right? And it is crazy that I got to sit here and teach this, but people really don't understand. I promise you they don't. You want to know why? Because there's pedophilia going on, right? It's crazy that you got to teach this today. Crazy. But if you have a moral compass and values, you'll understand exactly how to, you know what I'm saying, conduct yourselves with your children, right? So it's like I said, he said, cover the baseness of your children. Cover the baseness, cover the private parts, right? So real quick, how can I... What's that scripture? Bend thy daughter's neck in her youth. That is okay.
Salaki, sir, the camera had went out. Did you have the scripture for me?
Okay, this Ecclesiasticus 7:23, right? This is going right off what we just went off. Okay, so
7:23.
Right, 7:23, right?
Okay. Okay. All right. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 7, verse 23. Haste thou children, instruct them, and bow down their neck from their youth.
Right. Say, hast thou children?
Want me to continue?
Right? Yeah, keep going. Right. If you have children, bow down their neck from their youth, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I explained earlier, make sure you know what I'm saying, you give them a type of an instruction. You know what I'm saying? You gotta discipline them and make sure they understand, because they're just gonna do anything as a child, right? You know what I'm saying? Children are very much like open-minded. I like to say today. Open-minded. Be open-minded. You know what I'm saying? Do this, do that. Try new ideas and try this and that. Not if it's gonna harm you, right? We don't be open-minded here in IGBK. We're not open-minded. We straightforward. Things that's gonna help us survive and to progress in life. Right? Not open-minded. Being open-minded gets you unalived. That's what it does. Right? So go ahead.
Verse 24. Haste thou daughters, have a care of their body, and shew them not thyself cheerful towards them.
Right. Exactly. If hast thou daughters, man, have care of their body. Right? If you're a man, you got daughters, man. Look, man, you gotta make sure that you gotta be double time on your daughter. Because you gotta make sure that little girl does not live too freely, man. You gotta make sure so she don't end up like Sexy Red. This is what Sexy Red didn't have right here. Right. This is what most of these female rappers didn't have, right? You know what I'm saying? Only for the exposure of their bodies, you know what I'm saying? So people can look upon them and slut them out. As a man, how are you looking at this? Who is Sexy Red's father if he's alive? Does he see what the hell's going on with her in this industry? He probably don't even care. He probably don't even know, maybe. But still, that's your child. Just for an example, that's your child going crazy on stage, talking about my coochie Salaki, saying her private part is pink and her booty hole brown. And bend it over, hands on your knees, and so on. All that stuff, man. I get it's the industry, it's music, and you want to jam and do it like cool, whatever. But it's affecting your daughters and your children now. Because guess what? Didn't we see a video of little girls singing that song? Hands on your knees, wagging their legs back and forth like this. Like, come on, man. What do you want to create here? You want to have fun, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy the moment to where your kids go out to be sheep for a slaughter? That's what you want? Because you didn't have the guidance? Now you want to create more monsters than babies that could do the same thing as you. That's what they are breeding our people to do, man. Over and over, to be the same way as this filthy oppressor on this earth who has taught us these things right here that we do. How to exploit ourselves and how to be nasty and shameless, right? This is why pedophilia happens. This is why pedophilia happens. This is why pedophiles prey on your daughters. This is why pedophiles prey on your sons. Because of these things. Because they have no guidance. Because they have no instruction, man. And it's very disgusting and despicable in the eyes of the Lord, man. Right? Can you read that from the top one more time?
Kind out of kind. Verse 24. Hast thou daughters have done a care of their body
right
toward them.
Right. And shoot. You keep going. Wait.
Now, did the camera go out? I'm really not sure. I wasn't looking at the camera. Did it go out?
Yeah, Kyle, you can start it over.
All right, verse 24. Hast thou daughters have a care of their body, and shew not thyself cheerful toward them.
Right. And should have a care of their body, and shew not yourself cheerful towards them, right? You don't want to be all light, you know what I'm saying, and all googly, you know what I'm saying, and laugh at the little things that they do all the time, right? Especially when she's, you know what I'm saying, maybe runs out and her diaper's off. Right then and there, you should teach your daughter, hey, put some pants on. You know what I'm saying? As a mother or a father. You know what I'm saying? Let them know, hey, that's not good. Don't do that. Even if they don't understand, do it. Right? Do that thing. Tell them even if they don't understand. They might be 3 and they don't know a damn word you're saying. You put the tone in your voice to make them understand. Don't do that. Right? That's what you want to do. And continue to do it till they understand the English or the words that's coming out of your goddamn mouth, man. Do it. You got a responsibility. You got a child now, man. You can't take no day off, man. Now that you're a parent, man. Now that you're a father or a mother. Whatever the hell you're doing, teach your children what they're supposed to be doing, man. You got a responsibility. These are the generations and the people that's coming after you. And it's going to be your fault. It's going to be on you now that you didn't teach your children what they were supposed to learn. Now it's your fault. And the many parents that raise their children that go out like that, like to sit back and act like ain't shit happened. Salaki. Excuse me for the language. They're like nothing happened. But that's exactly the thing that you birthed. And that was your responsibility. And you wonder why your child acting like a fool. Because you didn't do your job. It's on you. Just like I tell you about these leaders amongst our people. They didn't do their job to teach the people or lead the people. Now that the people go out and act just like these children. It's the same concept. It's the same thing. This is how all this starts, man. It starts with leadership. When there's poor leadership, people suffer, man. And that's it. If you got poor leaders, you will suffer. The earth is going to suffer. Your family's going to suffer. That's what's going to happen. I mean, it's 2 + 2, man. It's 1 + 1. It's that simple. Somebody comes after another and suffers because of you, because your poor leadership, right? Even amongst your household with your wife, man. If you're not a man setting up your household and leading, you know what I'm saying, doing what you're supposed to do as a righteous man, your whole household is going to suffer, right? And I know we fighting against this devil, this oppressor here on this earth, you know what I'm saying, that's throwing child support against you for nothing and throwing you in jail for nothing, right? But those are the things that you have to fight against right now, right? We know what's unrighteous and what's righteous, but from the get-go, you need to do your job. This is how to prevent all of that as a man and a woman, right? It's going to be on you. So now, let me look at this right here, right? Let me get this. Let's get, we got about 30 minutes left. All right. How can they? Can you get me on? Slacking. All right. Okay. Slide, can you give me Ecclesiasticus 26 and 19? So you just go over a few chapters.
Let me see, 26, 19. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 19. My son, keep the flower of thine age sound, and give not thy strength to strangers.
Right. This is Solomon talking again in Ecclesiasticus. He said, my son, he said, keep the flower of thy age, right? Keep the flower. What's the flower of thine age, man? If anybody knows, you know what I'm saying? We can do a little trivia real quick. If you understand this right here in Ecclesiasticus 26 and 20, anybody in chat, you know what I'm saying? He said, my son, keep the flower of thine age. What's the flower of thine age? Keep the flower of thine age sound. If anybody want to answer, I'll give him a few.
I'll take a shot at it if nobody not answer.
God. Let me give a few seconds. We'll give about 10 more seconds. If anybody want to know it, if everybody has an answer, what is the flower of thine age is? Keep the flower of thine age sound.
It's a tough one right there.
Right. If anybody know what flowers do, you know what I'm saying? How they whole process of a plant growing, you know what I'm saying, of a flower, you might can get it. All right, Hakunaya, you can take it.
I'm not sure if this is right, but I was looking at it along the lines of, how should I say, pertaining to your seed, or virginity or something like that. That's what I was thinking.
Almost. When you say that, as far as saying your seed and virginity, that's when you're young. So you got that part right. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
let me look at it again.
Kind of just gave it to you. So like, but I mean, you was right. You made me explain it when you say, you know what I'm saying, like a young virgin of a woman, or you know what I'm saying, a seed. Oh, go ahead. You had some more?
Lie.
Kind of, all right, but I mean, you made me say it. It's when you're young. The flower of that age is when you're young, like in your prime, right? You know what I'm saying? When you still got strength in your bones. You know what I'm saying? Even if you know what I'm saying, you're a certain age according to America's standards, if you still got strength in your body, you know what I'm saying, to do these things, you know what I'm saying, to go out and teach and to help people, you know what I'm saying, and to be a strength unto somebody, you know what I'm saying? He said, keep the flower of thy age sound. Sound meaning solid. Keep it solid. You know what I'm saying? Be strong in that. You know what I'm saying? Keep that, man. When you're a young man or a young woman and you got strength in your body to do well upon this earth, to give back to the poor, to help the homeless and to help your people, you know what I'm saying, and to help your mother and your father who may be disabled, or your grandmother or your grandfather that's this, you know what I'm saying, that can't do much. You know what I'm saying? That's your youth. That also goes into honor thy mother and father. That's what that means. When they're old and they're stricken and they need help, right? Do those things. You know what I'm saying? That's what honor thy mother and father means. Help them in their old age. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able, you know what I'm saying, to do what you need to do in your future. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to do it. But the Lord will honor exactly what you're doing for the, you know what I'm saying? He'll honor that because you honor them. And he'll make you, you know what I'm saying? He'll give you the same, you know what I'm saying, help and the same tutelage because you took care of, you know what I'm saying, your elderly or your mother or father. Right? That's what that means. And also when it's talking about that, it's also saying, don't do unto them as they done unto you. Right? You ain't supposed to, just because, you know what I'm saying, they were probably terrible to you, you know what I'm saying, at a young age, don't return the favor unto them. Right? You want to know why? Because the Lord understands what the hell happened to them. All you're going to do is continue the cycle. Now, when you have kids, you're going to be like, and then they're going to be like, and then they're going to be like, this is going to keep going. It's the same stuff, man. This has to stop somewhere. You got to have enough strength to do that. All right? So can you read that from the top one more time?
Kind. Ecclesiastes chapter 26, verse 19. My son, keep the flower of thine age sound, and give not thy strength to strangers.
And give not thy strength unto strangers. Man. Right, like people of other nations. Don't give your strength to the people of other nations. Right? Don't sit here and like what's the what's the them little African them African commercials be coming on showing the people on them infomercials with the numbers saying call here and give 40 cents a day.
Yeah, with that little fly be landing on their face and their eye and everything.
Yeah. Or maybe in Arabia or something. You know what I'm saying? Any other nation. Don't give it up to strangers, man. Help your nation first. I said that because as we already know in here in this school, we're not Africans. We are not Africans. Go tell a Korean man, go call him a Japanese man. Be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to make a joke to the Chinese man or something. Or maybe a Filipino and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Ching Chong, or what I'm saying? He's probably joking with him. He's gonna look at you like you crazy. He'll be like, I'm not effing Chinese. I'm Korean or I'm Filipino. You know what I'm saying? You just doing that just because they got their eyes are squinted, right? They're not the same people. They're the same stock, but they're not the same tribe. They're not the same people. So when you sit here and call Negroes Africans, especially here in the ICPK, we're gonna look at you crazy. Ain't no damn Africans, man. We already know who we are. We know we came off of slave ships. Africans slowed us into slave ships, on slave ships, right? I heard somebody told me that personally. An African told me that personally, and I can tell you that over and over. A person from Ghana said, we sold your fathers into slavery. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, we're not the same, right? And he was like, yeah. He's like, we're not the same people. Said, we're not the same. You know what I'm saying? We sold your fathers into slavery. Right. And he did it with proudness, though. He didn't just say it. He said it proud, and he was joking about it, which had me want to choke him out. But I couldn't do that because it was at the workplace. That's where I found out, right? That just confirmed exactly what we teach here in the truth before I even got into ICPK. That made it even worse. I was like, yeah, exactly what they're saying is right. Because it is true. You know what I'm saying? We don't go off of skin color in here. We go off of who's your father and your nation, our people, right? People know who their father is. They know who their history is. And here in this Bible, like I held it earlier, is exactly who our nation and who our people and our forefathers are. Here, right here. You know what I'm saying? That's who our people are and our forefathers are. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's our forefathers. And that's where our blood and our lineage comes down at, man. And it's direct. And they thought they could just keep it, you know what I'm saying? And make a fool out of us. But you had some smart people out here that preserve these records and can understand exactly what it's talking about. They sit here and try to make money off the Bible because it's so damn stupid. When they should have destroyed it. Now the Lord helped preserve the Bible, and now we know the truth. Man, look. Only by the hand of the Lord is exactly why it's still here, and we understand now that we the chosen people of the Most High. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the children of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. We the Jews, man, the real Jews. We not those people over there in that land, over there going to war with Hamas, you know what I'm saying, bombing the Gaza Strip and the Palestinians. We're not them. They trying to be us, and they don't want us to be us. All right? And they wondering why they're getting what they're getting now. Because they had plagiarism against our people. Identity theft. Right? So now there's consequences that come with that. You can't even take a DNA test in Israel. Most people don't understand it. You cannot take a DNA test in the land of Israel. You want to know why? You want to know why you can't take a DNA test in Israel? Because they're going to figure out that they're from Poland, from Germany, from Czechoslovakia, and so on. They're going to understand that they're not Israelites. They're not the people of that land. They're going to figure out, not they going to figure out, they already know. Well, the whole world is going to understand that they made Israel a state in 1948. All this information is beautiful. Now we can just dispel the lies of the heathen. All right? So, okay. All right, we about to close that class in a little bit. We got a little bit of time left. About to close it out with this, all right? So, all right. Right. All right. So we're going to do this real quick. We're going to briefly do this, and then we're going to go into the Diddy. We're going to go into the Diddy right after this. Hey, Diddy's house got raided today, if you ain't know. If you ain't know, Diddy's house got raided today. Right? But I'm going to expound on that. You know what I'm saying? It's not just the basis of that. I'm going to expound on exactly what, you know what I'm saying, what happened with Diddy, you know what I'm saying, and so on, right? It's not a 1-2 punch. It's going to have to be a combination of moves. All right. All right, if you could, Hakon, as we close out, can you give me Matthew 12 and 36?
Kind of 12 and 36, you say?
God. Ah, no. That ain't it. It's like. No, hold on, let me see. Go ahead, you go there.
God.
No, don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there.
Okay.
Give me Ecclesiasticus 30 and 1. Ecclesiasticus 30 and 1. We back in Ecclesiasticus. Like, we've been in that book for like 4 or 5 scripts.
Kind of. Ecclesiasticus chapter 30, verse 1. All right. The book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 30, verse 1.
Right.
He that loveth his son causeth him off Salakia.
Mm-hmm.
The words is messed up in this book right here. I can't see that word right there.
Okay, it says, he that causes son, him to oft, like OFT, like often, oft to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end. Right? That's what Ecclesiastes 31 says. He that loveth his son, he causes him oft to feel the rod, right? He's going to chastise his son, you know what I'm saying, or his daughter, you know what I'm saying. You're not going to beat your daughter as hard, you know what I'm saying, as hard as you beat your son, right? You want your son to be a little tougher, right? You want your daughter to be a little bit delicate, so she'll understand a different way. She's not going to understand through physical action. She's going to understand through consequences, right? You might tap her, you know what I'm saying, when she's young, you know what I'm saying, different instances, but you're not going to do that as much as your son, right? So, so that he might have joy of him in the end. If you're not going to have joy in your son or your daughter in the end if you don't chastise them at an early age to get them to understand, right? They're going to be doing all kind of idiotic acts. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to understand at an early age, right? It's going to be almost too late. They're going to be set in their ways. They're gonna already be in the streets. She already gonna be planning to make her OnlyFans at 17 years old. It's gonna be too late because you didn't teach them at the youth, man. Right? You're not gonna have a joy of your children at the end. Go ahead,
verse 2.
Yeah, go ahead, read verse 2.
Kind. He that chastiseth his son shall have joy in him, and shall rejoice
of him, and shall rejoice of him, have joy of him, and rejoice of him among his countenance. It's like acquaintance. All right. So go ahead and keep going. Keep going.
Verse 3. He that teaches his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him.
Right. Exactly. Keep going. That's self-explanatory.
Verse 4. Though his father die, yet he is as though he were not dead, for he hath left one behind, him that is like himself.
Right, exactly. Man, look, man. This is exactly the goal of our whole nation right here, man. This is a goal of every family of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. This should be a goal right here. This should be a go-to. You know what I'm saying? If your father passes away, man. Your father passes away. You pass away as a father. It's like your father dies is yet as if he were not dead, man. He's not gone. He's not gone because of the things that you taught him. You teach him how to be a man under the Lord, how to be a righteous man, and how to raise a family, how to be strong, how to be no coward, and how to not to make excuses. The rest of his generations could have that. I'm talking about generations. We ain't talking about no moments, man. We ain't talking about no small moments no more, man. We trying to go forward this thing. We trying to kill all unrighteousness. It's like it. We're trying to unalive all unrighteousness and all folly that goes in our, you know what I'm saying, throughout our people, man. We're trying to forget all of that. We've already been through enough of going through, you know what I'm saying, broken households, man. We've been going through enough of our pedophilia going through our families, man, and child molestation. We're trying to end the era of stepdads and stepmoms. We're trying to kill all of that. All we want is uncles and aunties. Forget a stepmom and stepdad. No more of that. No, we got to deal with it now. But later on, when we pass on, and our generations, our family's going to stay together, goddammit. Forget all the other SHIT. Forget it. We're trying to perfect this thing because the Lord is perfect, man. We're trying to do exactly what he wants. That's how it's supposed to be established from the get-go. Forget all this co-parenting and stuff. This co-parent. The F is a co-parent. But goddamn, two dads work together, a mom and a man, forget all that. And a mom and a dad work together. Forget all of that, man. How about you stay with the person you're already with? That has to be perfect. It has to be a foundation established so that you won't split the family from the goddamn beginning. Right? We done with that. We done with the past, man. We done with it. How bruh say on on Facebook, we done with the 90s. I don't know if you ever seen that video. Just type in "we done with the 90s" and YouTube was on. You know what I'm saying? You'll see what I'm talking. We done with that, man. We finished with it. We moving on. We strengthening our families once again. All right. We bringing back traditional families. Only the tradition is exactly what it's supposed to be. We don't want to make it sound like, oh, tradition. Just want things to be the old way. Hell yeah, we want it to be the old way, man. Because that's the way that makes us survive. That's the way that makes our families grow together again. That's the way to make the father stay in the house without the child support, without the mother, you know what I'm saying, belittling her daughter, without the man beating his wife, without the man leaving both his children because he don't feel like dealing with that woman anymore because he want to give up. Forget all of that. We finished with that. It's a new day, bro. It's a new day. How can I? Ain't it a new day, bro? Ain't it a new day?
Khan out of Khan.
You know that. You know that it's a new day. Over here in the ICBK, it's a brand new day. It's different over here. I'm talking about it's different. I'm talking about it's so different to the point it's strange unto your eyelids, unto your pupils. You looking like, what in the hell is going on? I grew up in trauma and pain. What is this? This feels great. Do this. Follow us, man. We're going to show you how to keep our families together, man. We changing the whole scope of this damn earth, man. None of this is going to happen ever again, man. It's over with. And I'll be damned if I go out and sit here and let our families, you know what I'm saying, our people go out like that, man. And the rest of us, man. We're not playing no more, man. All that other stuff is over with. Forget it. You know what I'm saying? Forget about it. Might as well join. All right? So again, what we got? About 5 minutes left? Oh, shit. Like. All right, let's get Diddy video. We're getting Diddy video. Like. Ooh, we're going to get the Diddy video real quick, all right? All right, I'm ready to get a video of Diddy house raided, right? Oh, Lord. Forgive me. Diddy's house got raided today, right? I don't know what to say, y'all. The nigga that be all in your videos, you know what I'm saying, talking all in your videos, being the man, you know what I'm saying? Come to ICBK. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want nobody dancing all in your videos, being all in the camera, taking your shine, come to the ICBK, man. You know what I'm saying? Come to the ICBK row. And you ain't got to worry about all that. Only a little bit of people will understand what I'm talking about right now. All right, let's play this real quick. This is the surface of everything. I don't really know what's going on as far as this video. But look at
heavily armored gear and equipment. I don't think they're actually searching for any items that could connect whatever the investigation is. I would venture to say that those are going to be the guys that you're seeing right there, and they're waiting for that all clear. And then this group that you see there, those are the ones that are actually going to go inside. They probably have, like you said, they probably have ideas what they're looking for, where they might be. So, but right now it is still a waiting game to make sure that everybody is out of this building and that it is secure for the investigators to make their way in and actually start that search.
And we should mention, thank you, Stu, that if this is in fact involving a sex trafficking investigation, We do know that according to Diddy's attorneys and the rapper himself, he has denied any.
Excuse me.
Why are you not investing in tax liens? No, seriously. Why are you not
Ignore him.
investing
Ignore
in sort of
him.
one?
Law enforcement sources are telling ABC
Wrong
News that
video.
right now authorities are carrying out searches at properties associated with P. Diddy. This is all part of a federal investigation into human trafficking. They also say that this investigation has been ongoing now for several months. They add, our sources, that an arrest does not appear to be imminent at this time, but what you are looking at right now is live video of one of these searches being conducted. Now, this is a search that is happening at Sean Diddy Combs' Los Angeles home. This is in the Beverly Hills area, so you can see a tremendous amount of law enforcement present there all around that home. So this search just began here. There's also, as we understand, another search being conducted on the other side of the country in Miami, because we are hearing from Homeland Security that there are investigations going on using the assistance of HSI Los Angeles and HSI Miami, along with local law enforcement partners. We do understand that they will provide us with updates.
That's the surface of it, right? All right, so Diddy house got raided today. Not too long ago, man. Maybe a few hours ago, maybe 4, 5. Look, man. This is Diddy, right? The same man that watched his wife have sex with another man. The same man that has his artists do all kind of vile acts for deals and so on. Right? This is Diddy. It's the same brother. It's so hard calling him a brother. It's the same brother that be all up in what's his name? Biggie videos. Same dude. You know what I'm saying? That helped Biggie's beef with Tupac and all that other stuff. It's the same dude. He's alive and well. He wasn't in there, right? They ain't come out with him. But they raided his house. They raided his house. They ain't say whether he was in there or not. With federal probe, man. Federal probe is a very intense investigation. That's what a federal probe is. So they've been going over this for several months. So Diddy already had allegations against him, right? You know, already did these shocking acts, you know what I'm saying, against you know what I'm saying, people, right? But this is exactly where Diddy has learned, you know what I'm saying, all of these things from, right? Him being inside the industry, you know what I'm saying, the music industry, he's learned a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? He's learned a lot. He's even gotten worse from then on. From the 90s then on, he's gotten even worse because he figured out what the hell he could get away with. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about this dude right here, Diddy. Now that he's gotten caught, you know what I'm saying? They're looking for him right now because they raided his house. They thought he was there, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They got a search and carried out in his house. In that spot specifically, because that's where they thought that they could find the most intel the most information, right? So that's why exactly they raided that main spot right there in Miami. It's Miami, you know what I'm saying, big home in Miami. So what's going on is, so Diddy, right? Diddy has learned all of these things that he knows from the industry, right? He's already had some type of demon or some sexual deviance, obviously. But when you get somebody like him to be in the industry, which is ran by the Jewish man, right? The small hats, the ones that wear the big hats with the curly Qs on the side of their head, or just looking regular and they Jewish. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people that taught him these things. Those are the people that make him do these things. It's almost like a pimp. He wants to watch, like I said, he wants to watch his wife have sex with another man. That's his get off. That's the thing that he likes to do. You know what I'm saying? He likes that. That sounds more like Esau to me. That's where he gets his joy from. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that he you know what I'm saying, his wife gets effed by another man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a pimp. Right? He loves that. These are the things that we see in these movies. This is how our people got oppressed in the first place. We got oppressed like this in the first place. We got unalive like this in the first place with force, with forceful acts, with deals. Right? This is what happened with R. Kelly. This is what happened with, you know what I'm saying, people so on. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that happen in this industry. So now Diddy's house finally gets raided. You know what I'm saying? When these things been going on. When they should have raided his house 10 years ago. He's been doing this stuff, man. He's been doing this stuff. And now they want to raid his house? That's how you know that the oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Because they're finally doing these things now when it's not benefiting them. Now that they can't help him get away with his selfish acts and his sexual deviance, the oppressor now wants to what? Go finally raid his house? If anybody on the street was doing this, any regular person in the city was doing this, their house would have been raided. But when it comes to power and money and the people that you're connected with, you can't do it no more, man. You can't do it. This is why this is happening. They can't save him no more. They can't. The Jewish man can't cover him up anymore. The industry can't cover him up no more. So now they have to go back. You know what I'm saying? And they can't help him. Now his house is finally getting raided. Finally, when he's been doing these things. But this is what happens when you're under the oppressor, right? But let me explain this to you, right? All right. Let me get this final, you know what I'm saying, closing out scripture. If you could, Hakonai, can you give me Revelation 6 and 13?
Okay.
This is no conspiracy, man. This ain't no conspiracy. It is just facts. Right?
Yeah, Revelation 6 and 13.
Right. You got it.
The book of Revelations, chapter 6, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
And the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, even as a fig tree casteth her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind.
Right. And it says, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth. What are the stars of heaven, man? The stars of heaven, this ain't talking about the stars that we see. We look up into the heavens and we see the stars. This ain't that. This is a comparison to people that sit in high places, like your politicians, like your pastors. You know what I'm saying? Like people like your Jewish people, like Diddy. You know what I'm saying? All your stars, you know what I'm saying? Your stars. You know how people call somebody a superstar? LeBron James, he's a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, he was a superstar. You know what I'm saying? These are stars. People that are looked at as a person of valor, of value. You know what I'm saying? We look up to celebrities and stuff like that. Right? That's why it says the stars of heaven, you know what I'm saying, fell unto the earth. This is Revelation 6 and 13. This is exactly what the hell is happening right now. The stars of heaven, these people that are put on a pedestal because of their money and their status and their fame, they're gonna fall into the earth, man. Everybody you see, even Dan Snyder of Nickelodeon. He was, you know what I'm saying? He was looked up as valid. You know what I'm saying? He had a whole show. He had a whole network of cartoons and things like that, shows. You know what I'm saying? Dan Snyder. He ain't the only one that's doing this. Disney was doing it. The Cartoon Network was doing it with their shows. All the shows we done grew up on. You know what I'm saying? And so on. These people have been disgusting with children and being pedophiles and having fetishes and sexual deviances upon these children. You know what I'm saying? And these stars and these people that are put in high places, they're going to fall into the earth. They're going to come down and be destroyed. And that's exactly what you're seeing with Diddy and people so on. He's not the only one that's going through it. There's plenty of other people that's getting thrown down right now. They're going to be destroyed for their sickness on this earth, man. You think they're looked up and as revered as mighty and good, but they're going to be thrown down. Everybody's getting exposed. Everybody, dirt is coming out right now. It is glorious in my sight. I want to know who the hell is the real and the fake, man. Right? But you can tell right off. But I'm glad it's coming out. I don't give a damn if I like them in the past or not. Let all the dirt come out, man. I'd rather righteousness be established upon this earth. I don't care if it's somebody I looked up to in the past or not. You know what I'm saying? The world in the past being liking celebrities and stuff. Forget all that. My celebrities are here in the ISGBK. My brothers, my sisters, the people that actually do the work of the Lord, man. Those are the people I look up to. F this place. So keep going, Hakunaya.
Kind. Verse 14. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together.
Right.
And continue. Mm-hmm. And every mountain and island were moved out of their places.
Right. And every mountain and island will move out of their places. And the heavens departed as a scroll. You know how you have a scroll and you can the heavens open. And that's why your stars fall, man. This is an analogy. And every scroll, when it's rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places. This is why you see Diddy falling from his fame right now. It's never going to be the same with that dude again. It's never going to be the same with Dan Snyder and all these wicked men. All these stars that's been holding dirt and doing nasty things and being revered to the people of the masses, man. You're going to see what the hell going to go on with your celebrities, man. Everybody's dirt's coming out. And I'm glad. Let it be real. If it's real, let it be real, man. The Lord ain't going to let this stuff go on forever, man. TD Jakes finally came out and swallowed. But we already Commander General Hunter been saying that since the early 2000s and late 90s. He been telling you about TD Jakes, and everybody would come out and cuss him out on the streets back then. When he been telling you that this dude is not right. And now they see it and they're like, oh, when you say this man an apology, the whole ISGBK an apology. And Commander General Hunter. Do that. So keep going.
Kind. Verse 15. And the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men and every bondman and every free man hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains.
Right. This is future prophecy. Oh man, this is happening right now. I didn't even think about this. This is happening right now. How can I? Guess who's hiding and making dens in the clefts of the rocks? What's the dude name of Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Rick Ross, and so on. Guess what they're doing? They're making bunkers. They're making bunkers underground to hide. All your people that's hiding in high places right now, that's what they're doing. They're trying to hide, man. They're trying to make bunkers. They're trying to hide in the clefts of the rocks in the mountains, right? All the rich men and the chief captains and the mighty men. This is what this is talking about. This is Revelation 6 and 15. This is what happened to those people. They're getting a taste of reality now. Good luck. Good luck. Because there's future prophecies on what we're going to do in them clefts and rocks after that. Just telling you what's going on right now. What the hell you think about to happen in a little bit to them? Then they about to get away and live in that bunker for 15 years and then they all right? Nah. I'll probably go over that next class, to be honest. What's about to happen to this earth in the end. I'm going to go ahead and set in the stone now. That's exactly what I'm going to talk about. So stay tuned. So go ahead. We're going to read 16 to 17 and we out of here. We done.
Verse 16. And said to the mountains and rocks, fall on us, and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, and from the wrath of the Lamb.
It said, and fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne, which is talking about Christ. And that's what they're going to be like in a little bit. Because Christ is going to come back here and make sure that your behind is dealt with. He said, follow us so we can hide from him that sitteth on the throne. Christ sits on the throne, man. And from the wrath of the Lamb. Who's the Lamb? The Lamb of the Most High. That's Christ. Because he's about to come here and destroy and unalive a lot of people, man. Him with his army of angels for their wickedness. He about to catch some bodies. About to do a sweep. This ain't no joke, man. You know what I'm saying? This is exactly what's about to happen to this earth, man. This earth about to get destroyed in front of your eyes. So go ahead and read 17 and we done.
Verse 17. For the great day of his wrath is come, and who shall be able to stand?
Right. For the great wrath for the great day of his wrath should come, and who shall stand? Who's going to be able to stand against the Most High when his wrath comes, man? When he comes to take over this earth, man. When he comes to establish his kingdom. When he removes the UK. When he removes France and Italy and Germany and Israel today. And all these societies and these governments of America. Who's going to be able to stand against him? Nobody, man. That's why he's asking the question. He's like, who's really gonna buck up against what's about to come, man? It's not gonna be nothing left. It's gonna be nothing. Not a damn thing. All right. All right. So with that, man, we're gonna close our class. The water, Hakwanea for checking in and rocking with me tonight. The water for y'all checking in the class and rocking with me tonight. So we're gonna read the security announcements, right? Okay. We the ISGPK start out of 1 West, 125th Street out of Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They're here to be salute only. They're here to save themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from their head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, a brother and a sister will get permission from their head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 to 21, and Malachi 3, 8 through 10. It means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'ashra, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, a free will offering for the priest, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. And this upcoming holy convocation, All right, so we got the Passover coming up. This is gonna be the 14th day of the first month, right? According to the, the days that we set up at, that's right according to Passover, right? This is gonna be a Saturday, April the 20th. That's Passover 2024. Come reach us, man. Come join. Every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians is invited to the 55th annual Passover on April 20th, 2024, man. Right? So come out, every Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. If your father is a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, right, that means you are who he is. Go ahead and join, man. Not no $5 Indians or nobody like that. If you trying to, come like that, go ahead and stay home because we ain't gonna let you in the door. Right? So go ahead and come. So it's gonna be through the 17th through the 21st. You know what I'm saying? The 17th, we got the lamb slaughter. The 18th, we got the all black party. 19th, we got scripture breakdown with General Muhammad. The 20th, we have the Passover day. That's the official day of Passover, which you should reach. The 21st is the Feast of Unleavened Bread. But you're going to have another class, in the gathering, the brotherhood, the sisterhood. We're going to go out, we're going to chop it up, we're going to celebrate just like we always do all that week. Man. All them days I just named from the 17th to the 21st, we're going to celebrate. So come through, man, if you're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, right? And go ahead, and it's going to be $200 now. The Passover fee is $200. Go ahead and pay that Passover fee, man, because it's going to help you. It's an all-access pass to everything. You know what I'm saying? You can have your children babysit. You can have your children go, if they may be like a young teen, maybe 14, 13, you can have them go ahead and, have a virtual program, where they can, play on the Oculus, on a little virtual thing, play games, babysitting, we got the all black party. When is that on? What was that? 17th, on the 18th. We got all black party on the 18th, where all artists is gonna hang out and they're gonna perform. We're gonna have many artists. We're gonna have Officer Sharp. We're gonna have Captain Lakai. We're gonna have Captain Katdazai. We're gonna have the sister China Monet out there, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have different artists, and then we're gonna rock it out, man. We're gonna have some fun. And this is in 4 weeks, so that's why I'm gonna keep going. So pay your Passover fee, man, and we're gonna have fun. We're gonna rock it out, and you're gonna have all the access. Your children are gonna be taken care of by professionals, all that, man. You know what I'm saying? So just $200 just for that week. You know what I'm saying? Find your place to stay, or you can find brotherhood, sisterhood. All right. So remind Akim and Aqua to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, shalom.